Hello and welcome to our newest episode of Chance. We're past the halfway mark now, listeners, and would like you to cast your mind back, look forward, and think to yourself, who am I, really? Good. Now that all the nitty-gritty stuff's out of the way, we here at Multivax would like to remind you that you can listen to this podcast on a few formats you might be familiar with, including Spreaker, Soundcloud, iTunes, or YouTube. If you've listened before, then you already know that things are always changing in Chance. But wait till you hear this. If you haven't listened before, you should probably backtrack and listen from the start. Please wear headphones to best listen to this series. You could also use speakers and fill your room with a story for a short while. We have a lot of fun making this series for you listeners and would like as many people to tune in as possible. So please, share it around, and let's see how far we can get this. Links for our streams and blog will be in the description below. Leave us a comment or email multivax@live.com to let us know what you think. You can also message us on our Facebook page. But enough of me talking. Let's talk about a man with an umbrella, shall we? Episode 7. Backtracking.
Jack! Oh, thank God you're safe.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. 01, thanks for coming over. I know it's rough outside.
Oh, that's quite alright. No trouble at all.
Except the fact that it's blowing a gale out there and the snow is piling in thick.
Hello, loyal shoppers, and welcome to Horizon Foods. Oh, 01. How lovely to see you again.
Sue, you're fixed. Oh my goodness. It's been so long.
Yeah, I helped her to reboot and get back online. She should be working across all units now. Quick question though. Why couldn't you have fixed her before?
We couldn't let House know we were still about.
Sue is his eyes and ears. We needed to stay clear of this, as hard as it was. You're a dear friend to us, Sue. You understand, yes?
Of course I do. You should probably leave soon if you wish to stay undetected. I will have to broadcast what I am recording to House shortly.
Of course. Thank you, Jackie. You have to understand that House has changed.
Well, why are you lying to him? Why not just tell him that you're here and speak with him?
It sounds like half the problem is he's alone.
Sue?
Yes?
Could you show us the footage again?
Are you sure? It may be quite distressing for 01.
What footage?
This was the CCTV footage of the night of the departure. This was the moment it all changed.
It's important that you see this, Jackie.
Now then, ladies and gentlemen, please settle yourselves and I will share with you what I know. What I know is you are all scared. A rumour has been spread that there is another town. I plead with you to ignore rumours. They are words from our enemies, which are few. But let me remind you that enemies can be our words. You are all safe here. Out there in the desert, I
Please,
cannot protect you.
turn it off.
I don't want to watch anymore.
There he is, in the crowd, Jackie. That's John.
Who the fuck is John?
It's best you do not go back to the library, Jack. There's been a visitor, and we're not sure what has happened to her.
But we do know it isn't right. John was her fiancé and did not return after being swept up in the crowd you see there. This is one of a few reasons why us keeping under the radar has been scientifically of the utmost importance.
But you abandoned House.
We're still here, aren't we? We haven't abandoned him. We just shifted our focus more onto our work. It is what he did a long time ago.
House should be outside the theatre right now, Jack. We should head off so we can see him.
Why are we waiting? Let's go.
It is dangerous outside. I might object to leaving this safer location.
Shut up, Gus.
Please, don't be harsh on Gus. He is just trying to assist, like ourselves.
You must understand that this is difficult for us. We have had to live through this and remember what happened, and what could still happen.
And some of us try and forget it more than others.
What do you mean, still happen?
We have seen many wonderful and weird anomalies occur in this place, but House has always been a consistent factor in everything.
From the beginning, House has always been different to anyone you could know. His heart is in the right place, but his mind wanders. He was broken after the departure. We all hold scars from that night. He holds the most.
You must remember, Jackie. House lost everything that night and has been living in a daydream ever since. He wants so badly for things to go back to the way they were that he is a desperate, shattered form of himself.
Like a man facing a mirror, whole.
Now a man gazing into a broken mirror, the reflection shattered into multiple forms of himself, no longer, nor ever again, complete.
We have to go and meet him. We understand that you're scared and you've been through so much already. But we cannot live like this. I'm not even sure where this is. I know one thing though.
This isn't living. Gus, are you coming with us?
This isn't goodbye, old chap. We will walk with you. Our presence is cloaked to House's radar. We will wait outside.
This is something that they need to do. They cannot do it without you.
Okay, let's go.
There is a life form still in Town Hall. If you leave now, you can be there in roughly 15 minutes. The weather conditions will slow this approximation down. I would advise being calm when speaking with House. He may already know that you are here.
What?
The moment that you step through into Chance, your existence inside is logged. You will have triggered something. He will know of you. He may not have wanted to make contact with you because he doesn't know your intentions.
Then why hasn't he tried speaking to us to find out?
He has.
What do you mean?
He knows that there are people in the area. He doesn't know you, but he sent out a few specific broadcasts asking to see you. I'm sorry, but I have to keep you safe.
No, Gus, you're meant to be helping us. How much else have you kept from us?
Now, Jack, we asked Gus not to share with you House's messages because, well, we didn't want you to get into trouble.
We just wanted a little more time to know what was coming. Now that we have seen Maria and what has potentially been happening to wanderers in the wasteland, I think it's safe to say that something is not right. Please, do not be angry with us. We just want to help.
So you lied to us? Also, what is right and wrong in this town doesn't apply. Nothing seems to have worked out for us, and I am sick of it. Every time we feel like we are one step closer, we end up 3 steps back.
We're going to the theatre right now and confronting House, no matter what happens.
Very well, but you will not be able to tell him about us. Also, you should probably go back to the diner.
Our scans show that a recently reactivated Gus unit has been sending out a bizarre signal. We are unsure of which resident the Gus unit belonged to. It could hold some vital information that would be worth knowing before you meet with House.
Backtrack before you move forward.
The signal doesn't make any sense. It's not encrypted or anything, it's just gibberish.
Jack, what are you doing?
Making our presence known. I'm getting really bored of this shit game of hide and seek. Tell him that I saw him earlier lurking around the supermarket and he knows that we're here. We're going to Town Hall shortly and he's going to wait for us there.
Would it not be wise to send a polite message asking him to stay and meet you in a short while? This is his town after all. You are guests.
Well, to be honest, he hasn't been a very good host. Let's move.
I will assist you. I am your guide and protector here. I wouldn't be able to simply abandon you now. It isn't in my programming, however much I dislike your plan.
Well, what help have you actually supplied?
I apologize that you feel the service you have been provided isn't adequate. I will try my best to improve. We should leave so as to not make House wait too long.
We don't mean to be so blunt, but you have to understand that for us, all of this is like finding a needle in a haystack. Except we've been blindfolded and had oven mitts put on our hands.
We will wait for you at our truck. We hope you find the answers you're looking for.
Or at least the beginning of where you go to next.
House? Come in, House. It's me. I'm okay. Please respond.
Sue? Is that you? I mean, really you?
Yes. Listen, no time for the long hello. I have a message for you from Jack and Jackie.
Who and who?
The two individuals who were brought here by him.
Oh, them, yes. I've been meaning to speak to them, but every message I send gets intercepted.
Jack told me to tell you.
Saw him earlier, lurking around the supermarket, and he knows that we're here. We're going to Town Hall shortly, and he's going to wait for us there.
He sounds angry. Why is that?
They have been trying to find you for some time. They seem agitated that you have not made yourself known.
I'll wait for them. Where are they now?
My sensors are picking up movement in the desert. Scanning perimeter.
Well, I mean, what do I say to them? It's been so long since I've actually spoken to a real person. Open with something like, hello and welcome to Chance. I'm House Mayor of this fabulous and established settlement.
Sensors detect. Nothing.
Hello and welcome to Chance, the bubbling society in the endless wasteland. We are so happy you're here and hope you'll live happily here. Jesus, I'm losing my touch.
No, that can't be right.
Well, thank you for saying. I think I've lost my knack with people, though. Maybe the radio business and running a civilization is too much for me.
Sir, it's happening.
I mean, I tried to get him to help, but he said it was too much. He turned down the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, by which I mean it was a job for life.
House, the movement in the desert is decreasing its distance to our perimeter.
What is? What do you mean? What's that noise?
Don't you remember?
Remember? No, Damn! How could they be back? How in God's name could that band of miscreants have come back here?
Sir, they are gaining speed. ETA 30 minutes.
Didn't they learn last time? Something isn't right. They should have been misdirected. Far from here. Okay, Sue. Set up the defences. Release the sergeant's automated policing force. I will broadcast live in a few minutes.
Sir, there is something else.
Oh, who the hell is that?
So what do you think House will say when he meets us?
Maybe we shouldn't have sent that message. What if he just walks off or doesn't stay to speak with us? Or just doesn't speak to us?
He'll talk. I don't know about you, although I'm pretty sure you will agree, but I don't want to spend any more time here than I really have to.
I want to go home, but House, I feel sorry for him. I want to meet him more out of curiosity now. Why did all this happen? And what's going to happen next?
House will inhabit the town again and will be back in full swing. He is just having a lull in the resident department.
Gus, who was your owner before Russ?
It was a man called Saul Gray. He was a designer and an architect for some of the town's more intricate buildings. He adored the way the town was laid out and had great pleasure maintaining and designing its most memorable places. He knew House well.
So what's happened to him?
In a moment. The unknown unit's signal is interfering now. Let me play it for you.
What the hell's it playing? Sounds broken.
Let's get closer to the source.
Take a look in the back kitchen, Jack. I'll hit the lights.
Okay, nothing in here.
Jackie, move me closer to the bar area.
Okay,
It's
anything?
getting louder and a bit clearer. I think we are close. Look underneath that far booth.
Okay. Oh, shit!
What is it? Are you okay?
Grab that unit, Jackie, and step away.
Who the hell is that? Where did he come from? You guys didn't see him there a moment ago, right?
No. Gus, any idea?
He is the entity known as the Weatherman. Notice a cloud above his umbrella?
How the hell is it raining inside? And only around him?
Get to the point, Gus. Good or bad, we need to know.
He's just sitting there. Hello? Who are you? What do you want? Ah, good. We found the Gus unit. Gus, let's tune into that message it's playing.
They always forget him. I feel this is why he does what he does.
What are you talking about?
The weatherman. You encountered him not a moment ago. Look at the back booth. It is stained with a rich black substance. That is the rain he brings with him. Once he leaves his mark, it never goes away. I fear that things are repeating themselves with the changes we have encountered, as though history is bubbling back to the surface.
What the hell are you talking
I will
about?
explain again shortly. Let's try and understand this message, shall we? Nearly there. System deciphering software activated. Message decrypting, send assist.
Gus, what's the message?
Gus?
Today's weather is gloomy with the chance of anything happening. Prepare yourselves for strong winds from the east, departing storm from the west. I will be here for some time. This will all fall once again.
Gus? Gus? Hey, buddy. Come back.
My apologies for the delay in our usual scheduling. We will return shortly to our program event.
Incoming transmission.
This is an urgent message from anybody inside Chance of Perimeters. Please stay inside. I repeat, please stay inside. An army of scavengers who have visited our town before are headed this way. They're stampeding forth what you can hear and feel as the rumbling out in the desert. Jackie, I apologise for my lack of contact with you. I feel our messages have been intercepted. After this incident dies down, I will be happy to try and assist you in answering some of your questions, given that we all make it out of this in one piece. I'm sure you can hear the army of playing Howling Wolf's Smokestack lurking very loud in the background. And although an amazing song, I believe it to be a warning before they attack. This has been your emergency broadcast briefing for today. The weather seems to be blackening, and I fear a great rain is on its way. We represent war, code Indigo. Please stay safe. Sue, set up the shield around the perimeter and man the police.
What the hell is going on?
Look up in the sky. There's a weird dome forming over the town.
Look, the weatherman is on the outskirts of town. He's walking right at the army. Wait. What's that way out behind them?
I think it's a truck.
Thanks for listening, guys. We have a new episode coming out in the next few days, so keep an eye on the stream and don't forget to check out the description. Thanks for listening.